was only a teen. He came out the darkness and attacked her. She had to face him in court. But remind you, she was only a teen. This is the story of Marcy. Marcy, feel so much pain right now. I try not to let it show. Marcy, something that they could prevent. I wish that they could have known. Marcy, why I have to see him now? In 10 years they set him free. Marcy, tell me what you want now. Why won't they let me be? Marcy, where do we go from now? Mama, I can never heal. Marcy, so much pain it caused. I don't wanna be here in tears. Tell me that you're okay, Marcy. Tell me that you're okay. Tell me that you're okay, Marcy. Tell me that you're okay. Tell me that you're okay, Marcy. Tell me that you're okay. Tell me that you're okay. Without a team. She never lived out a dream. You took it away. I resist the essence of a child. We see the fool, the known pedophile. Watch him often trial as he mock and hate. Seeing him once again sealed Marcy's fate, pure evil. These people, pure evil. These people, feel so much pain right now. I try not to let it show. Something that they could prevent. I wish that they could have known. Why I have to see him now? In 10 years they set him free. Tell me what you want now. Why won't they let me be? Where do we go from now? Mama, I can never heal. So much pain it caused. I don't wanna be here in tears. I'm glad y'all tuned in. We about to get the show started. Yeah. Dr. Clyde Winters and Yoshi. Then at 9. We talking about back in the day and right now. Yeah.
Now let's introduce Yoshima the Genius and Dr. Clyde Winters, the godfather of research.
What up, though? What up, though? What? Up, though? What up, Yoshima?
What's happening, Dr. Clyde?
The genius family. I don't know. I had to start it. I had to start it with my man's video. I couldn't do it any other way, you see? Because, knowledge is power. But everything in a sense cannot be understood unless you can really listen to it, unless you can see it. And see, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of the genius does. The genius, he gets you involved. The genius allows you to understand what's going on. And so then when you look at that video, you can see how she had to feel. Yes. You can see how she had to feel. You can see what happened to the sister. Yeah. And this is very important, you see, because see, we too much of our time. Yes. Too much of our time is spent not really observing, looking at the community, Yeah, a lot of things we can't change. We can't drive all the evil out of the community, you see.
Right.
But what we can do is, in a sense, is that we can try to put a spotlight on some of this evil, so that we can, in a sense, try to decrease it. What do you think, Yoshi?
Absolutely. Put a spotlight on it. Shine on it. Shine bright on it. Put them suckers out there in the front street. Man, let everybody see them for who they are. You
Yeah,
know, in other countries, they'll put them out there and cut their legs off and heads and burn them in ties and stuff. You know, out here, we take them to court and they getting out in 10 years and you got to live with that massacre. You know what I'm
that's right.
saying? That terroristic thoughts. So yeah, man, put them on Front Street, you know, and that's what had me to speak up and create this song. And it was because I haven't, first of all, I don't hear any song, no music like this. And then another thing, to put the graphics together to match it, I haven't seen any artists do that as well. Any independent artists at that, doing hip hop or R&B, putting visuals together, something that they created from scratch. And shout out to Tons Five.
Was he
He
the
sent
inspiration?
he sent the beat to me.
Oh,
So Tons Five, if it wasn't for him sending me the beat, he sent me the beat and I was just meditating to the beat, and Marcy name came across my head,
oh
right?
wow.
So when her name came across my head, I went in my pictures and I pulled a picture up. And I remember the story about Marcy and how Marcy was walking home and she got raped by a 300-pound, 26-year-old, 27-year-old, something like that, black dude. And he damn near paralyzed her, you know what I'm saying, for
Oh
weeks.
wow.
You know, she couldn't walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really messed her hips up and messed her organs up and stuff where she couldn't
Hmm.
really even function right. And she tried to commit suicide 2 times and failed. And this third time she was successful. And when I heard that story, it touched me so much because my daughter, um, she wasn't able to speak up, you know, about her brutal attack until 8 years later.
Oh wow.
And the person who attacked her was her biological father. So when I heard that, Marcy,
Mhm.
it touched me in a personal way to where I was like, dang, you know, this touched home. But you know, her mother went out and protested and rallied up. You know, my wife, she tried to help her daughter out and the best way she could. And you know, my daughter just kind of went in a huddle in a sense, you know, and uh, went in a deep state of depression. So my wife is dealing with that, but it was hard for my wife to talk about it because she couldn't relate. No one could really relate to her story. That was close by and nearby. You know,
Yeah.
it ain't like my wife was looking for a friendship, a group of people to kind of get with, but this story right here brought that awareness to me that there is a family that went through what my wife went through, and they did a documentary on it. So they have a documentary on Tubi where it's dedicated to Marcy on what happened. And what we're doing is we're creating a movie behind it. So from that documentary and from the stories that was told and the behind the scenes, we're creating a movie behind it. And the song that y'all heard is part of that story, you
Oh
know.
well, hey, I can't wait to see it. And
Right.
you know, but because the thing is, this is that we got a lot of There's a lot of monsters in every community. Every community got monsters. You know, I was looking at this video the other day, and this guy made a video, and he's trying to attack the Africans, talking about, you know, that the Africans, in a sense, you know, that this lady, this woman had been raped by her father, and then the father raped her children, you know, and then this video tried to imply, oh, that's just an African thing. That's a thing of evil, man. People do it over here. People over here will rape their daughters and rape their grandchildren. They'll rape their daughters, and the baby that the daughter have, they'll rape that baby too if they're around. It's just evil is evil, man. Evil is evil.
Evil is evil. It's no color behind it, man. Evil can attack you in many ways, you know. So, one thing that I learned like this, like, cause listening to Tupac interviews, and he would say things about how to fight evil and how to man up against it and how to counterattack evil, per se, knowing that there's a lot of evil entities out there. It don't matter what color they're coming in. So see, Tupac, he was like all Black Panther and stuff, and then he was shocked after he was shot 5 times by Black people and a second time by Black people. So he was hurt and confused the first 5 times he got shot, because he was like in a awe, like, dang, man, my own kind, will gun me down. Being so pro Black, when your own kind attack you, or when they send the agents to attack you, and they're your own kind, and they're working with this entity, which is a non-color. What I like to say is they play that role on Black and white. They put us against each other, and in a sense, like I said before, we can't play into that role and say, man, it's Black on Black or it's white on white. We gotta start saying there's some evil mother effer. That that lady or dude was evil. It was just from an evil intent. You know what I'm saying? And they're working off of evil actions, man. I have seen people get possessed in front of my eyes. I don't know about you, Dr. Clyde. I don't know about y'all, but I have seen that happen. I have seen that happen. I have seen people get possessed. So I know what evil is. I know that energy is real, man. And I know it could be anybody, man. Africans killing Africans. Yeah. Blacks killing blacks. Yeah. Whites killing whites. Yeah.
Evil has no color, no race, no. It's just that when somebody's evil, they're just no good. How you doing, Just Eve? JP, what up, though? Tones Fly, Brad Murray, Kanisha Morgan, Servant Grayson, Nadi. How y'all doing? Kanisha Morgan, what up, though? I see that you and Tones Fly, y'all do a lot of work together, huh?
Yeah, we do. And Tones Fly is way in Florida. That's crazy. So when I be in Galveston, man, I yell across the waters, Tones Fly, where are you? And I be thinking that he hear me across the coast.
He hear you.
Yeah,
he hear you.
They talk. What I'm saying? They talk, man.
Kanisha Morgan said, "We wrestle not with flesh and blood,
right,
black and white, but with wickedness in high places." Yeah, it's wickedness in high places, but I hate the wickedness in low places, because see the wickedness in high places. That's okay. I'll never be around Diddy and the boys. It's those evil in low places. I might run into one of them.
I know.
I remember when I was teaching in County Jail. I used to teach in Division I back in late 80s, 90s. And some of the brothers, they said, Clyde, I like you. I said, okay. And so then they said, you're kind of cool, And so then one day the brother said, "This is it, Clyde. Always walk around with your head high. Whenever a car full of guys come past you, don't stare, but make sure you look at them." Because he said that when he's a sticker man. When we see that, that's why we like to rob white girls and And you know, because a lot of times he said white women a lot of times keep their head down. So then they feel that if somebody got their head down, then they're not going to see them. So that's why they said that you should don't stare at a car full of brothers. You know, just kind of glance to look, because see, that makes you feel that people might remember you. It's kind of crazy, because what I found when I was teaching, man, stick up people are so evil. People stick up people are so evil that they can be from different gangs, but if they're a stick up, man, they'll hover together. And I told my kids, I said that this is what I told them from what I learned in county jail. I said, somebody asks for your wallet, give me your wallet. But if they ask you to lay down, if they ask you to get on your knees, you got to throw down. You got to just start fighting. Don't ever lay down, because I said a lot of times a person, they're cowardly, but if they catch you in a bad situation, they'll rape you, shoot you, whatever, you know. Because see, they're like, that's one of the reasons why I started off the show today with Marcy, because that's what happened to Marcy. She got caught up there in that evil, man. Got caught up in that evil. Got caught up in that devilishness that exists out there in the world.
It's out there. It's hard
Yeah,
to escape from. You know, it's hard to be around your children 24/7. It's hard to be around your teenagers. Your teenagers at that time, when they're teenagers, they want their distance, you know,
right.
and you respect that. You know, they're young adults, you know, so you like, yeah, you go ahead and go over here. Yeah, you
Yeah.
could do that. But you never know when that cloud of smoke is gonna come out, and it comes out of nowhere. You know,
Yeah.
when it happened to my daughter, it came out of nowhere. You know, we found out 8 years later. You know, so in that 8 year process, she's dealing with it. You see what I'm saying? That 8 year process, we're like, what's going on with her? What's going on with
Mhm.
her? You know, when I met her, I didn't know what she was going through. You know, I got her this, I was buying her that, and I was like, dang, she kind of. I was talking to my wife like, man, I feel like she ungrateful or something. You know, like what's going on? You know, but we didn't know.
Yeah.
So these kids, they can hold these secrets for so long until they pop. And when mine popped, it was just chaos, man. It was like, how do we control it? Because now we need to press charges. Now she got to revisit this all the way, you know,
Yeah.
all over again. And
But then
that's what.
sometimes in a sense, you know, it's usually a limit, what, 3 to 5 years on most cases, except for murder.
Mm-hmm.
Murder, you can just about sue at any time. But a lot of cases, they got a time limit on when you can file that charge.
That is true. And
What happened with her? Did she
well,
meet the time limit?
I think she met the time limit. I think in Texas it's a little different. And come to find out, I think she have like three sisters, and all of them was molested by this dude, but none of them pressed charges. None of the moms wanted to stand up, but the what effed I head up was the mother knew what was going on while the daughters was in there being molested one by one. So
But you know, a lot of times I've read some of the literature. A lot of times the mothers will ignore it because it saves. Sometimes this is kind of evil and devilish. Some mothers, they don't want to really have sex, and sometimes they don't care if their daughters are being raped because it saves them from having to go through that whole process. You know, of this. But what I notice a lot from looking at YouTube, you know, I spend too much time on YouTube. Family, please forgive me. But I notice when I look at the Atlanta interviews, when they be interviewing a lot of homeless people in Atlanta, that's what a lot of the girls bring up is being sexually molested, sometimes by a family member, usually brother, even maybe father or outside people. A lot of things that makes it difficult for some of our women, girls, to really have successful lives. Is this whole idea of being abused sexually by some outsider or insider.
yeah, it. Remember we talked about last time about don't let your kids spend a night at other people's house.
Right.
Man, that's real.
Yeah.
But you know that the reason why I say that is because how in our situation, his mother knew what her son was doing to his kids.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the icky part about it, you know.
It's
Um,
some crazy people, man.
Cause
Well,
she helped cleaned her up after he did what he did. You know, mind you, this little girl was 8 years old. My daughter was 8 years old,
oh wow.
so she was 8 years old. I met her when she was 10.
And the mother
So
cleaned her up, huh?
yeah,
Wow.
you know, the mother cleaned up, got her prepared to go back to the house and everything. Like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Um, that's
You know,
horrible. That's horrible.
I don't know, man. I grew up on the wrong side of town because I always feel everybody need a good ass whooping, and I
I
just
you know, I mean, I didn't know, but yeah, he should have got an ass whooped. Dude should have been beat. Dude should have been dragged. But man, I have seen some things over here where it's like, you know, you hear about these stories and you like, hold on. So what was the reaction? A lot of times, people, there is no reaction. So when there is the reaction, it knocks people off guard. They're like, oh man, dude got shot. Why he got shot? Oh, you get down to the story. Yeah, he was over here doing this and doing that. So that was a reason for it. And they're like, man, but he didn't have to shoot him. Well, because some of the times when you go and fight him, that loser is gonna come back and do it any goddamn way. So go ahead and take them out. And it hurts to think like that. And I'm just saying on what I see on YouTube videos as well. You know how their reactions are, but a lot of times, man, people be doing stuff and there's no consequences. People
most of
just
the
be
time
like
is no
getting away with it.
consequence.
Yeah, they getting
Yeah,
away
most
with it. They whooping butts and knocking them, and then you hit a verbal talk. Well, if I was over there, I'd do this and
yeah.
I'd do that. But it's like, man, you ain't gonna do none of that.
But then again, why don't they do it around you? Why don't they do it around you? Like I did, I told my sons, I said, if one of y'all ever hit your wives, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I meant it. Now they can hit their wife because
All right, look,
ah
look. All right, look. Nah,
ah I can't
nah,
make nobody.
nah. That was a dude in the hood, right? So this
Yeah.
dude was in the hood, and he was known for beating up people. So you
Uh-huh.
talk crazy, he'll knock you out. You know what I'm saying? Do that hands, right?
Yeah.
So this guy, he went up to another dude, and I guess they started talking in a parking lot, and then the dude talked crazy to him, and he pulled out the gun, and he put up to the guy's head and pulled the trigger and blasted him and said, "Anybody say anything, I'm coming after y'all." So he never got caught for that murder.
Yeah.
Um, Years later, same incident occur. He did the same thing, popped him and killed him, and he got away with it. So he downed two people. So we don't know what he did at clubs because he would go places and he's just a mayhem, So this is one of the guys that I knew about as well that he used to do like rituals and stuff where he used to get people body parts and eat them and meditate and like
Get out of
do
here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's real deep. I'm gonna say that for something later, man. But yeah, that's in one of Yoshi's stories. That's Damashe's story. But
We
this guy right
we had
here,
to do a show on that then.
yeah, this guy right here, he put fear in so many people to where when the police used to come around, nobody said a word about what was going on, right? So, you hear about guys like this, stories like this. I knew another guy. Dude had hands. And I always start. You will always know these guys if they're in middle school and high school, and they always fighting.
Yeah.
Because then when they get older, these are the shooters. These are the fighters who know how to fight, who learned that fighting just don't add up.
Yeah.
You gotta pop. And because they hot headed, they get into too much. And a lot of times they not hot headed, they just in the wrong place at the wrong time
Yeah.
because they choose to follow the wrong people.
But I noticed I noticed like in my where I noticed where my where when my kids were younger, where we used to live at, and and the hit man around there, the hit guy around there, he was a quiet guy. I even noticed when I was teaching in county jail, a lot of times the hit man is a quiet person. It's a person that if you looked at them, if you didn't look in their eyes, you wouldn't think they would hurt a flea, but they would blow you away and stuff. But the main thing in a sense is that it's very difficult. But what do you think? Serving Grayson said, there's something interesting. Serving Grayson said, spiritual warfare is real, and I have many experiences encountering strange spirits. And one thing I noticed that each one I encountered was powerful, or sometimes weak. Most of them lack any damn power. Remember in a sense, most evil spirits, they have power because you allow them to have power. You know, they only in a sense can impact on you if you accept that they exist. See, the only thing that I hate about spirits is that I can't whoop their ass. But I tell them, you fuck with me, I hope if I die, I hope you be around so I can fuck you up. Because see, that's the thing about me. I'm sorry, family.
You can whoop that. Hey, look,
This is a Thursday. The Thursday show, I'll be decent.
hey, I decimate spirits, man. Look, evil spirits are real. There is a spiritual warfare. Um, my neck, it hurts some goddamn me times whenever I get to accomplishing things that I want to do. It's not because of stress, because I ain't stressed. It
Yeah,
ain't because I'm working out. It ain't that I'm overworking or
something
anything.
around you.
It's some around me, and
Yeah,
it's causing it, and I be in pain, man, and I know it because I'm accomplishing something greater than me.
yeah.
Like when I did the Marcy video, and all right here hurt. Even right now, it hurts for me to move my head sometimes, and I know it's an attack. I know it. I'm not a fool. I'm in shape. I know it. And I came to the realization yesterday that it's no way to avoid it, which sucks.
If
The
you're gonna be
sign
a,
is for this.
but see, that's because you're a valiant person. You're courageous, and because the fact in the sense is that you have that hero attitude. Most of us don't have that hero attitude. Most of us always feel I'm gonna go along. Like my niece
Mm,
years ago, she said she knew somebody who killed somebody. I said, well, why didn't you tell? I said, I said that if I would have known somebody who killed somebody, I would have told. Well,
mm,
this and that. I said, but that wasn't cool.
mm,
Your friend, he still killed somebody.
mm,
You see, now you didn't tell me he killed somebody, but if I go to the police and I say so and so killed somebody, because of the fact I'm not an eyewitness, I'm secondhand information, they wouldn't accept my story. If I tried to
mm.
put them on Front Street, because you had to do that. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult.
Listening, all right, when I was around killers, all right, so there's bounty hunters and there are ABKs. ABKs are anybody killers, and then bounty hunters, bounty hunters. And they're both are on call.
Mm.
So if somebody step out of line and the head of the Bloods is like, man, the leader of the Bloods in this area or whatever is like, man, look, they want to hit out on such and such. He violated. So they're calling a bounty because a
Yeah.
bounty ain't got no feelings. Um, in a sense, a lot of the ones I talked to, one of them was very humble, man. He was a bounty and a bounty. Two of them I talked to, and
Most
they
of
was
them,
very, huh?
most of the time, you can't even tell.
Yeah, they
You
they
think
was real cool, but you seen it in their eyes.
that's
Like
it? The eyes,
remember what we
baby.
talked about. I seen it in their eyes. One of them was a cool friend of mine, right? And he was a bounty hunter, and he killed the guy in the parking lot, in the grocery parking lot. He gunned him down. He came out the store with his groceries. He was going to his car and he was putting his groceries in the back in his trunk. He popped the
Mhm.
trunk, put his groceries in there. Dude came behind him, got a knife, stuck it in his bottom right here, and lifted all the way up and was looking at him. and was like, "Nigga, you ain't dead yet, nigga," and then shoved him off. And then he, while he had the knife still in him, the dude running off, he hurried up and went in his car, got his gun, cocked back, shot him, and then once he shot him from afar and dropped him, went up to him and downed him 3 times.
Yeah.
So he had to go to court because in court they tried to say that it was manslaughter, and he had to he had to defend himself and say no, the dude tried to kill me and run off, you know, and that was in self defense. Man, I didn't know if that dude was gonna come back or nothing. I don't know. Dude left me for
Yeah.
dead. I don't know. So hey, I killed him. So he ended up getting free, but he told me one of them stories like that, and
Um,
I heard plenty of stories in the
mhm.
hood about how people bang bang,
Yeah.
and real cool people. You'll never know. Walk up to you. I heard a story, dude. Walk up to you, and he'll say "What's up," and he'll have it in his sleeve,
Yeah.
and pop pow,
Back,
and walk off.
back in the day, back in the day, if you saw me up to maybe about 35,
Mm,
I used to always wear a jacket, even in the
really?
summer. Yeah, in the
Mm,
summer, even if it was
that's
hot, I
so
wore a
cool.
jacket. Yeah, because see, and even though I'm supposed to be an intellectual, I would still wear that jacket just in case, some Spanish people wanted to jump me, because they pull that knife. That's why I knew OJ didn't kill his wife, because I know only Spanish people love them knives nowadays. Now,
Right.
in my father's day, was the knife,
Right.
but I still would always wear a jacket because just in case I was going to have to take it off and wrap it around my left arm,
Mm,
so I could be ready. I mean, oh man,
mm.
Dr. Winter, stop talking about fighting. Okay, anyway, can you think? How do you fix a riot? See, I'm sorry, family.
Right,
I'm sorry,
right.
family. In the hood, even living in a nice middle class community, you still got gangbangers.
You still
You
do.
still got because yeah, the
Yeah,
gangman
that's
didn't start there, but they cousins come around, and the cousins come around with a lot of junk. But I used to really think back in the day. I used to really enjoy the fact that I could fix some parts of my car. But now it's kind of difficult to really fix your car, to really be able to repair it, and because a lot of times, in a sense, you just don't have that ability because everything is so computerized. But
mm.
you know, what about you?
You can't change a modern day timing belt at your
Yeah,
house. I guarantee you that. You
yeah,
barely can change
oil,
your windshield wiper blades.
yeah,
'Cause them have something on it.
you know,
Hey, hey,
it is.
that's crazy.
It
What
is.
kind of car? Like, so when you say you fix, what you fix? Like, what you get down with? You got tools?
Yeah, I don't fix nothing now, but back in the day,
Yeah, back in the day.
back in the day, I had a Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Toyota Mazda. Had a different type of cars, but back in the day, you could kind of fix them, man. You could. I mean, hey, I might would you could find a street guy. You could pay some cash. You know,
The shade tree mechanic.
that's right.
Shady tree mechanic.
That's
Yeah.
right. He throw that plastic down, get in there, and fix that car, save about $300 or $400.
Oh yeah,
You know.
absolutely. Now the parts, to me, is what went up. So the parts, because I have a 2000 Camry, right? So, and I had a 97 Honda. So the parts on them was going up as inflation was going up because they was getting their parts imported from Mexico and from really from Mexico and China or whatever. That's the off brand, but Mexico parts was going up
Yeah.
as far as the tariffs. And I remember a lot of the parts went up. Just even now, the oil for a gallon of oil, it's gonna cost you what, $20.
Yeah.
So a lot of people go to the people who change the oils for you, and that'll cost you what, $40. So
Yeah.
you paying $20 for the labor.
But see, But you got to in a sense when you get that warranty on your engine. A lot of times, this happened to me, so I can't say a lot of times. What happened to me is that I had a warranty. I had got this warranty on my engine, and then when I had trouble with my engine, I wanted the warranty to kick in, and they started talking about, well, we want to see all your
Services.
oil change, your
Yeah,
oil
your oil
change
changes.
things.
Yeah, they
And
want to
then,
see 'em.
wait, I said, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Damn, I paid all this money.
yeah,
So now I try to get oil changes to the dealership
yeah,
or something that I can have some paper with,
yeah. They want the
you know.
receipt. They want the
Yeah.
receipt. So changing the engine, I never changed the engine. Transmission, I never changed, but pretty much everything in the car I changed, except for the catalytic converter. I don't like to touch that. That's welding. I know how to weld, but I don't have a welding machine. But yeah, the engine. I have an uncle, right? And back in the day in the 70s, my uncle had a ride, and he took the engine out. The engine was having problems. He took it out, brought a manual on it, read
Mhm.
the manual, took the engine apart, reassembled it, and made it work. And
Yeah.
he did it all by book. So he didn't go to school for it. He wasn't trained in it. He wasn't no goddamn engineer certified. This is just something that our family can do. So this is that B1 power shit I'm talking about. Yes, this is that. This I don't know what it is, Baba, but
It's Majara as
Majara.
yeah as Tariq says, it's Majara is that mojo aura that black people have.
The
They got
aura.
the mojo and the aura because like you said, it's the same thing about some people learn how to read. Some people just got that instinct.
Yes.
They can draw that shit
They
from
can just
the
get it. My
yeah.
mother, see, I learned how to fix cars from my mother, right? So
Uh-huh.
growing up, my mother used to buy like entertainment systems, and she used to put them in the living room and had a TV going, and she used to put it together without reading the manual. She'll say, "Give me the box. Let me look at the box," and she'll look at the box and put it
What?
together, and it'll be sturdy. She would build counters, whatever cabinets, whatever that needed assembly, my mother would do it, right? So my stepdad, he'll be out of town truck driving. So my mother, she'll do a lot of the home furnishing and stuff. So like even with a car, like she'll go outside. She had a Ford Explorer. She'll go out there. She say, "Hey, come out here and learn how to change this oil." I say, I go outside and I watch. And she'll say, "Man, why you don't want to know how to fix on the car? You gonna have one soon, ain't you?" I say, "Man, I don't just don't. It just don't. I just don't see myself doing that, But I look and watch my mother jack the car up, unscrew the oil, get the oil pan, have the oil run out, put some new oil in, cap off. I seen her do it all by herself, right? She went on to doing that, changing her brake pads. So she'll teach me how to change the brake pads. So these two things my mother always knew how to do because these are the two services that you gotta keep going back and forth to you know, make
The car dealers and the
right to
automotive
get your
people.
your brake pads to get your oil change. So she learned how to do it by herself. Um she noticed whenever she go and talk to different mechanics about her vehicle because she's a female at the time in the early 90s, they would kind of tell her anything, but she was best friends with mechanics.
Oh, okay.
So her one of her best friends was a mechanic, and she'll give her. She used to ask, can she come up to the shop and watch, like whenever her car break down or something, and then she need him to fix it. She'll pay him the money to fix it, but she'll ask to come to the shop to watch.
Oh,
So my
wow.
mother will watch to make sure that just to see if she can do it. So once she see that she can do it, she'll go and imitate that the next time she have a problem. So as I grew older, I had a truck and I couldn't fix the truck mechanically. not inclined. I sold a truck for $500. I start working on a boat. They had me change the oil on a boat. When they had me change the oil on a boat, no, it was on that boat. I went from that job to working on a machine, and when I learned how to, they had me to fix the machine, so I had to look at the manual, and they had me to look at the manual, figure out how to troubleshoot the machine, and then I had to run a pattern to troubleshoot the machine. Once I figured out I can work on their machines, change their oils, and do all their stuff, I said, man, let me try my car. And I
Wow.
looked at YouTube videos. So I want to get into that with y'all. I looked at this dude called Chris Fix It, right? I looked at him, and he was teaching me how to work on different things for my vehicle. I looked at Scott. There's a dude, Scotty, something like that, and he go real hard. A white guy, man, dude go hard on talking about vehicles and stuff. He kind of give you what's up, and he from Texas. So I'm looking at these guys on YouTube, and I notice if I follow instructions, I will knock it out. But I also notice on them YouTube videos, some of them guys be leaving out some stuff. So they'll like cut the video. So I learned now to watch the video fully and then like see if they're cutting or anything. Because sometimes they'll cut if they mess up, and then they'll, try to make sure, they'll try to put it in a different part, say it worked. Because sometimes these cars will give you some problems. So I notice if you pay attention and read that manual, and them being the manual on YouTube, you can fix any vehicle, and it saves you so much money.
Yeah. But
So
you're
much.
pretty lucky. You know, I can't fix the videos, but I'll tell you this is
Gotta
that
humor.
even though I can't fix the videos, I do feel in the sense that what I can and try to get the music. And I know this is that if a lot of people want to get things going, they should be trying to check out a lot of the stuff that you be doing, because see, a lot of the stuff that you be doing is the best way to go. So I'm gonna play some of these videos to show you what you
I
guys up to.
stood by the ocean. I laid by the shore. The sun embraced me. My skin is pure. True melanated eye. I'm activating nature. I am one with earth. I'm activating nature. I am one with earth. I'm activating nature. I am one with earth. I'm activating nature. My feet are on the ground. My toes is in the ground. My head is to the sky. My feet are on the ground. Yeah, fundamentals when we ask about your assets. Ask this, ask questions, ask less. Be the best, take the rest with the sun get. Sunburn, sun rinse, that's a sun kiss. Yeah. Please tell me about your motive. Melanated skin tone and the glowing. Is it better enough to keep the boat rolling? Spoke up to so why you kill the chosen. Melanated. My skin is pure. My skin is activated. I reach the higher energy, higher power. I am knowledge, I am this, I am that. Why you sour? What's your problem? Why you hate? Why you Why you frontin'? Why you fussing? Why you negative energy, the negative eyes, negative power, negative ions? Why you total opposite, total tragedy? Why you totally mad at me? Why you majesty? I never took time to love you. I never took time to kiss you. I never took time to study you. Yeah. I never took time to leave you away. I never took time to pull you on. I never took time to trust you. I never took time to grow. I never took time. Time to come home. Now that we're even. Don't you feel needed? Time to receive it. Audible on me. I am anointed. Touch your taste and we rotation. Spiritual bag. Body was aching. Concentration. Meditation. I see nature. Soaking the feelings. Time to start healing. Spiritual women come to existence. All is forgiven. Then why did you kill them? Why did you hate them? Why did you forsake me? I never took time to love you. I never took time to kiss you. I never took time to miss you more. I never took time to study you on. I never took time to watch you grow. I never took time to feed you more. I never took time to love you more. I never took time. And no chains on me. And no chains on me. No, and no chains on me. And no chains on me. And no chains on me. Yeah. You know what being free is. You know what being here is. You know what the motive is. You know how to control it. They pull it all night just to hold it. They pull it on the train that we're holding. Put it on the train that we rolling. See, they told me to save you. They said that they hit with your halo. They talk about it if they pay you. They put it. I'm in town with a bankroll. I had to move around with a light low. And now I see what you mean. Even with all this green, I still ain't free. I still ain't free. I wanna be free. Yeah, I wanna be free. I wanna be. They set me free. Set me. Now set me free. So set me. Set me. I wanna be free. Set me free. Set me. Now set me free. Set me. Now set me free. Set me. I wanna be free. I see it all up in my mind. I am my guru when I ride. Talking to the moon and the waves on the shrine. What you mean if you're coming out of line? Hit on with the pillow and the core of the night. Pay off the mortgage if you don't have no more time. And if you go and wait for some time, man, long enough for them forget your face the time when you was evil with your money and your foolish. You was wrong and you kept doing that. Yeah, it's so easy to see. Most of us don't see. Yeah. When you chase the money at the end of the road, you still ain't free. You still ain't free. Yoshi. Yeah. All right. Huh. Yeah. I'm Yoshi. Yeah. Go ahead, Netta. X. NTR. probably be mad at me for what I might say. Bad. You probably be mad at me for what I might say. Bad. You probably be mad at me for what I might say. Bad. You probably be mad at me because I am blunt. I am blunt. I am blunt. I say what I want. I am blunt. I am blunt. I am blunt. I say what I want. I say what I want. Only the truth get revealed. We all want the truth and I ill. We all want the truth and I ill. Tell me I'm wrong, I make the correction. Something went wrong, you switch the directions. Hate my blessings, truth should set you free from exception. Loving me, love the heat, hate the fame, learn the street. They hate love, love the pain. All the music sounds the same. Entertain, not a game. You're to blame. I can never be that kind of different emotions, and we are entitled to our opinions. But when you talk, it just don't make sense. That's why when you speak, I don't believe it. So I analyze every damn thing, and I also do my own research too. So you can't tell me any damn thing, and I've been trained to see right past you. The Illuminati, they can't have my body. They can taste my shotty. The Illuminati, they can't leave nobody. They can't call my body now. No restrictions, over the hill. Only the truth get revealed. All we want, truth and here. All we want, truth and I feel. Let me wrong, take the correction. Something went wrong, switch the direction. Pay me so much, like my pleasure. Truth is living, truth from possession. You probably be mad at me for what I might say. You probably be mad at me for what I might say. You probably be mad at me for what I might say. You probably be mad at me because I am blunt. I am blunt. I say what I feel. I say what I want. I say nothing but truth. I am blunt. I say what I feel. I say what I want. I am blunt. South African
Alright, at night, red light, green light, I slide, pass I in flight to bring your mind. New life, unite, you bright, inside, I might, tonight, inside, to see through your eyes. Fooled me twice, second time wasn't so easy. So many before have tried to deceive me. Got close to me, but they so-called breed. So don't tell me what trust is. I know what dust is. Has come take fear. Face that when here. Hand me down, kill. Fire with fire, spirit with spirit. Ego versus falcon, whatever the image. Yoshi, my kid, is 99 real. I'ma shake it, him rich been with him. African syndrome, money coming with him. Some fall victim, gain weight. Ain't no issue, I'm spiritual. Protected with energy, something lyrical. Been known for centuries, blacks in a pain. No global peace, Yoshi.
Meditating, channeling all day, like I did finally all day. Yoshi and handling double shit, but if you know,
I ride at night, red light, green light, I slide, pass I in flight to bring your mind. New life, unite, you right, inside, I might, tonight, inside, to see through your eyes.
when your friends say just don't sit right, told her take it easy, but I'm up every night, different visitors, I'm cool. Most nights, low frequency, raise ball, take flight, light up the night sky, low beam, burn ice, cold wind chill, my life I fly, dark but no, I be all knowing, see me glowing, lower my eyes, not be lonely, looking for cheap riding with me, Taking trips at the real side. Swinging bangers, no option. With no caution. Swing on the night. Hey, leave is now known. We're sitting high guy. It used to be known. That's so time getting dry. The futures are wrong. Pimps open up shop. Constitution on the block. Meditate, channeling all day. Like I did channeling all day. Yo, shit, channeling double shit. But it feel numb.
I ride at night, red light, green light, I slide, pass I in flight to bring your mind. New life, unite, you bright inside, I mind to mind inside to see through your eyes.
I'll tell you this, family, you might not be able to fix your car, but I can tell you this. You can go and track down these videos by Yoshima, the genius. Yes, you got to go to his Patreon. You know, he can download some of this, go to Spotify. See, you got to have your car, you know, bopping when you go. You got to have that car so loud that, I don't want you to get a ticket. See, I can play loud music when they see, oh, Negro. They just think I'm just old and nutty.
So you be
when you're
banging
young, they
with
want to mess with your car.
215s, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But Yoshimod got some beautiful videos, family.
Thank you, brother.
He's got some beautiful music. You guys, if you can't fix your car, you can still, in a sense, download his videos.
I know that's
You know,
right.
download his music. Be supportive of this brother. Remember, every time you join his Patreon, every time you hit his Cash App, you can see that they go to Cash App, $,
Yeah.
Damashe 999. Right now, you guys
Y'all
should be
hit that
you
cash
guys
app,
should be
man.
trying to get that thing done. Yes, sirs.
Y'all
You know.
put that in there real quick. Y'all put that in there real quick.
That's
y'all put
right.
that, and y'all keep going on. A zero adds up. So if y'all think a zero ain't nothing, then just send that zero to me. Just put a 1 in front of it, and then put however many zeros you want behind it, because it don't mean nothing to you, right? It don't add up. So just add them zeros. Get them to me. I make them add up.
That's right. You guys get it started. I'm gonna start it off. Send that money to the Cash App, baby.
Send it to that cash app.
Get it. I already got it started.
Dr. Clyde,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man. Come on, man.
Yes, sir. I ain't got it started.
50,000 real quick. Yeah. Eve, hit me up real quick.
That's right.
Eve,
Come on.
man.
Help
Dr.
the brother
Clyde.
out.
That's what
Listen.
I'm talking about, man.
He's doing all this stuff for us.
I
He's sharing this with the family. He don't have to do this. But he's sharing it to the family. Yes, he can fix his ride. Yes, he can fix his ride. But the point is that you could fix your ride too with some nice music. You want to be moving. The other day, I was playing YouTube while I was driving some of his videos, man. A cop drove up next to my car. All he did was just smile and say, "Yes, sir, you got that good stuff in the air." What? I thought he's going to give me a ticket. No, he just smiled and said, he knew it was kind of loud. It was loud, but I was playing Yoshi.
I'm in the vibrations in the frequency, baby. I'm in the frequency. Thank y'all, everybody who's sending me the bread.
Send him some money. Come on, help him out, because
my bad. I didn't have the volume on, man. So hey,
that's good. We can hit it. Click.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, keep blowing it up. Look, I appreciate everything. So these visuals that I create, of course, I gotta go and purchase the software. It's however much a month. I gotta purchase it, and then I gotta purchase add-on points to it so I could generate more videos. But I'm grateful that y'all See Through You. That song what I say, I ride at night, red light, green light, I slide, and I'm singing in a high voice. That video, if y'all listen to the lyrics, I want y'all to listen to the lyrics on that song. That song right there was I was really talking about how I transitioned from working to doing music, So y'all check them lyrics out. Dr. Clyde got another song he gonna play for y'all later, and that's called "The Jig Is Up." And "The Jig Is Up," I put a lot of work into that one as well. And the images on there is just fascinating. Y'all gonna see a bunch of trees and greens and browns, and I'm gonna play with the faces. Really have them to kind of move around a lot. Um, Marcy, um, that was a tight video that I created with the illustration. So to get the illustrations to match up, to add up, and to keep that consistency with it throughout the whole film was a very major part with me in it, and I actually was able to tell a story through it. Along with a lot of the music that I have, I tell a story through the art. So if y'all pay attention, the music is playing along with the art. The visuals are playing along with it. See Through You is more on a just a visual aspect. It's just a bunch of cars and things happening, fingers doing weird stuff. I'm just showing the aspects of what AI can do and what it can't do, the limitations on it. But as far as
What ain't no limitations when it's the genius working
hey,
with it. Ain't no limitation.
hey, I gotta still work around some parts of it. So, um, the more um finances I have, as far as the bread from y'all, I thank y'all so much. That really motivate me and give me the time to create. It helps me out so much, big time, so I can do so much more, so I can create more videos. Y'all seen all these videos, they're adding up to a movie, as y'all see. So hopefully these videos, when I get them all together, I play I make a storyline out of them, and I can actually put them in a Tubi video or something like that for everybody to enjoy. And I can submit it to the film festival, showing
Yeah.
them my creative attributes to the game, as far as my me writing the lyrics to the music on the song "See Through You." I made the instrumental to that one, and the song he's gonna play tonight. I actually made the beat to that one. So to sit down and make the beat, write the song to it, perform the lyrics, create the artwork behind it, create mix and master it, create the visuals to it, put it out here for it to be displayed, write the lyrics in the visuals, because I want y'all to hear and see the lyrics in case y'all if y'all get stumbled on some of my pronunciations, because I am from the South. So that's why I
It's
write
all
like that.
clear. It's all
Yeah,
clear.
and thank y'all for everybody. I had what Eve said, it's a whole catalog of pop. You know what I'm saying? Kind of have a Prince vibe. You know, I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very grateful for that. That song that y'all hearing in the background is inspired by this right here. It's inspired by this. Uh, I don't know if y'all can't. It's inspired by that. So them visuals and all that visuals, it came from the inspiration of that on my microphone. It's my microphone right here. So my
Yeah.
son did this for me. It's
Oh, he made it for you?
yeah, it's like a little Olmec thing he did.
Olmec head, baby. That's
Yeah.
he got to deal. He got to make the Olmec stuff. That's the good stuff. That
Oh
is the good
yeah.
stuff.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
but again, like I said, you guys, this is it. Is that I want to share this with you because see, yeah, we can't always, do our rides the way we want to do them, but the thing is, this is that we can in a sense be able to to maybe play, do the right thing. And I'm going to play The Jig Is Up.
Ooh.
But you're not alone. With my popcorn and my beer, they watching me, they are watching you. Time to write a new script for a baby, but you still gon' be a game going crazy. He ain't in my peripheral, something wrong when you have no control over your damn self. Can't teach well if you are against well. Ain't no shortcuts over here. Soon as you get it all disappear. Ain't no such thing as fast money. You in the spirit of soul honey. It's good to know the history, but on the cool, this is a part of me. So I'm glad to leave you here while I'm breathing. That I don't get involved with all the scheming. I'm saying I'm leaving for this here reason. You don't see what's beyond what you so-called the truth. Information has been infiltrated. You have to do this alone. That's what we're saying. The information has been infiltrated. You have to do this alone. But you're not alone.
This is a message to the D1 community. It's time to switch up. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Yoshi, that's one beautiful video. And what was your inspiration for that? You know, I mean, family, you got to go to this man's YouTube page. Go to Gumroad. Look under Yoshi Mod. Purchase his. I tell you, I was playing and stuff on the radio yesterday, loud. The cops drove up to my car. All he could do is just smile at me. He didn't even give me a ticket or
Come
nothing.
on, y'all. They tell y'all something.
You
It's
know,
cool.
Because he could see the creativity. Look at what this brother does. You see, look at what he's doing, and just think about when we can promote this brother and get him $100,000, $200,000 to get that movie,
on,
that
man.
that grant for that movie. Can you imagine what he's going to do? But again, what was your inspiration for this video?
Perfect. So the inspiration from the video, well, basically the song was, whenever you learn something new, do you stick with it or do you move on and learn something else? So the song is talking about how, um I said, um Kemet taught us how to die and come back. Olmec taught us what to do when we come back. And what I'm saying in that is, we learn from the past, but we're not here to relive the past. So because that was a King Tut, don't mean that I'm trying to be King Tut today. You dig what I'm saying? It means that you can be King Tut if you choose not to become something greater than yourself, who you are. So there's a Dr. Clyde Winters, that Dr. Clyde Winters is Dr. Clyde Winters. So he holds that energy. So people want to be Dr. Clyde Winters. Dr. Tate out there looking for me. Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the Dr. Clyde Winters energy, he's not trying to imitate anybody else, but to all the ones that are semi holding on to others' frequency, that song was a shout out to y'all, because what I don't want to do is, like, when I learn something, I don't want to get stuck in it. You know what I'm saying? So if I learned Christianity, I read the Bible for the first time, that don't mean that I'm gonna become a Christian and I'm gonna go to every goddamn church event and do every goddamn thing there is in the world behind these texts and live by, die by it, in a sense. I'm here to live my own experience. So I'm here to give my own intellect and my own experience on what I got going on. So one thing I learned from Pop, I learned in an interview again. He said that there's a lot of people that he will learn from because they are the best, right? And you learn from the best, so these people won't be the best no more in your vision. You know what I'm saying? And they become damn near equal, or you will outshine that person. So what I mean by that is, like, he even said with this, like, in the rap game, they have the barrels, the 7 barrels or something like that in New York, and you got to go through all the barrels and you got to, spit with all them. But he was like, if you look at it, there's like 5 different techniques, and then the master always had that one dude that know everybody technique. You know what I'm saying? And Pac was like, all you got to do is get next to that nigga that know all them techniques, and then you better than him. You know what I'm saying? Because you take over that energy. So become your own energy. You know what I'm saying? Unless your mother named you something from back then that's holding that power, and you're just embracing it and bringing it up to your own way. Something different. But them words, they stuck with me, Dr. Clyde, that you learn from the best, and you see, because you looking up to them as the best. But then when you learn from it, you're like, all right, well, shit, dude, just like me, cool. Nothing disrespectful, but it's just, all right, now I got it. Now I got the knowledge. Now let me see what I can do with it. And a lot of people don't like that, that kind of, I don't know, that way of kind of taking that energy per se, because a lot of people get mad if they go to college for 4 years, and then you have somebody come and pick their brain in over a month, and they got your whole college experience, and they can get that information and use that information and do whatever it is they want to do with it. They may not have that title, but just by that knowledge, they can gain that experience from that, and they can damn near outshine you unintentionally. You dig what I'm saying? So it's not intentionally, unless it is intentionally, but you will know if it's intentional. But for the most part, it's unintentional shining. We the shiny ones, man. It's just unintentional shining,
That's what
brother.
black mean. You know, black
Yeah.
is black is black. Black is creativity. Black is shining. Black is in a sense the impressions, because people forget that. But I'm gonna share a few commercials, so we'll take a little break.
Let's get it.
Hey, I've just written. Hey, I've just written a new book, History and Culture of the Black Aboriginals of America. Yes, I've written a new book. This book is called History and Culture of Afro-Americans. It's about the Aboriginal Americans. It's about the first people who inhabited America. Many people don't know about our great culture, this super culture that we created, but I discussed this book. In 489 pages, you'll find out so much information, great information, about, in a sense, what the Aboriginal foundational Black Americans did. You're going to see, in a sense, that Black people contributed much here. When the first Europeans got here, that's what they found. Yes, they found Black Aboriginals inhabiting the Americas. It was the Black Aboriginals that built this country. This is why you had to get my book, History and Culture of the Aboriginal Blacks of the Americas. In this book, you will find out the truth. You will know what we created. You will know who we are. Get this book. Buy it now.
What's up, everybody? It's Eve. Follow me on Twitter and YouTube for space recordings and special live programs. 2024, we're doing things a little different if you haven't peeped game by now. So yeah, this is your chance. You can do it now if you want. Hit the bell here on YouTube at JustEveB.
Buy my book, Nationality and the Law. In this book, we discuss the importance of race and identity among many African Americans. I explore the genesis of the so-called blacks from an ethnogenesis of Black Irish, Black Aboriginals, and Sub-Saharan Africans. In this book, you will understand how they were separated into two races and why we call, in a sense, the Caucasian race the white race today. Buy my book, The Nationality and the Law. You'll enjoy it.
Shake the spirit one time, it gets old glow. She gon' take me out of space into another zone. Some spirit, she ain't messing with them petty hoes. Microwaves and cobalt outside her phone. Talking to that vibe and smoking good on that drone. Call me eat the night with the cuz all up in a fro. This queen approach, she gon' drop it low to the flow. You know she liquid gold with the alchemy in the bowl. Trippy super soul, it's the greatest tale never told. She gon' get you right, you can set up upon your goals. You gon' spend the night in the harmony with your toes. You know she's super fun and the aura down to her bones. Super magic fairy, I'm lost in the rituals. She give me life like butterflies on the rose. Really rich and old, ain't nothing like cracker trolls. Sitting in the clothes, an extraterrestrial. And she never fold, drop crackers up in the throat. She drink your wine, she rock you up like a pole. And she spark my mind with intellectual pose. Shade butter oils and linger up in your nose. Independent goddess, a rhythm up in the soul.
Yellow honey, drip slow, sweet agave, head to toe. Independent finance, wine, citrus mist. My Wonder Woman, I wonder how to.
Buy my book, Atlantis in Mexico. In Atlantis in Mexico, you will learn about the great Olmec civilization of Mexico. Yes, the Olmec civilization of Mexico. In this book, I tell you about how it was the Olmecs who invented the calendar that are used by the Maya today. It is the Olmecs who are the mother culture of Mexico. Buy my book, Atlantis in Mexico. Learn about the Olmecs. Learn about their civilization. Learn about the wonders that they left the Mexican people. You can purchase my book at Amazon.com. Buy my latest book, History and Culture of Black Aboriginals in America. This is the first book that explains and discusses the entire history of how the original people who lived in the America were Black Aboriginals. These Black Aboriginals lived in many different tribes. They built stone pyramids. They built great cities. They built underwater bridges that linked both sides of the Mississippi River. Buy this book, History and Culture of the Black Aboriginals. Find out how many of us, most of us, just about all of us, who are Blacks, native to America, have Aboriginal ancestors. Get this book. Learn about our history.
Supplemental learning for your mini. But you can learn too. Don't send your mini into the belly of the beast unarmed. Courses, practical math, language, the code, our story and more. An institution founded by us, dedicated to us and our fight for justice. Here you will learn ways to combat the system using the same information they are trying to keep away from you. Welcome to FBA Sunday School.
You know, this brother's always making the stuff. He's sharing it with the family. This is a brother that's always giving. We should give back. We should give back to Yoshi Mod, because Yoshi Mod, the genius, can always use a little bit more. Shut. Yeah, but but Yoshi, this whole idea of fixing a ride is important. Do you want to do your presentation?
Let's get it. We'll go through it real quick.
Okay.
Fixing y'all car. So, I only can speak on like I guess 2010 and under. These newer models, man. Y'all get these cars, man, and it's crazy. So y'all come to me and Dr. Clyde Winter and order y'all car parts. From FBA, from FBA
Order
car
your car
parts.
parts for the electric cars.
Yeah. Go
But
to
if
the
you
next
don't
one.
get them, that's FedEx's problem.
Yeah, that's FedEx problem if y'all don't get them, man. So don't blame us. Go to the next one. Cost saving, right. So with me, cost saving, it man, it saved me so much money because I look at like the dealerships on what they charge on taking off your rotor, taking off your control arm. Man, these people hit you over the head with the labor, and then when they order their parts, they're ordering the parts and they getting their parts for cheap. So I used to go up there to Advanced Auto, right? No, I'm sorry, Brake Check. I used to go to Brake Check, and behind the scenes at Brake Check, they used to go to Advanced Auto and get the parts from Advanced
What?
Auto, and they get them on their mechanic discount. You know what I'm saying? Because they get a discount, right? So then they'll charge the person, let's say $50, but they got it for 20. You see what I'm saying? So
Wow.
they'll get the part from that, but then they'll write up the transcript for you, and it'll say $100 for the part, but we gave you a $50% discount. You know what I'm saying? We looking out for you. They'll do little stuff like that to really get you. Go to the next one. Yeah, man. So what I did on my vehicle this week, I did the struts and the brakes. You know what I'm saying? But I need to do the heater core. And then there's a control arm. I gotta do that. There's the brake booster. If you ever have problems with your brakes, sometimes it's the brakes or the brake booster. The brake booster will go out. You gotta fix that. Performing these repairs and doing them yourself can save you hundreds and thousands of dollars for real on labor costs. So oil change, spark plug wires, spark plugs, timing belt, water pump, ball joint, regular maintenance and simple repairs can help avoid costly mechanic fees and extend the life of your vehicle. So as we heard before in the comments, the Honda and the Toyota can outlast a lot of vehicles as long as you keep up with the regular maintenance and looking at some of your stuff. I'm not saying for y'all women to be going out there and doing it if y'all haven't learned how to change the tire yet, and don't think that you're too feminine to go out there and do it. My mama do it, but my wife don't do it though. But to some women that if y'all want to be self-sufficient, go out there and learn how to figure things out, especially if y'all very I guess you can say, just intrigued by certain things. Don't want to know how mechanical things work. Not afraid to get your hands dirty just a little bit. Doing these simple things can save you a lot of money. Changing out your brakes, your brake pads. Man, that's easy. It don't take no muscle. It really don't. It just takes a goddamn breaker bar and some tools and you'll get it done. But my mother taught me. That's why I'm telling y'all. So, my mother, she's near 70 and she'll still get out there today and go put some brake pads on her vehicle on her 2004 Forerunner. Go to the next one. Convenience, man. So having the convenience of doing it. So like when my car, I remember when I had to go to work and my car break down, man, and think about it. You on Monday your car break down. No. Let's say on Friday your car break down after work. A mechanic ain't available till Monday. What you do? You miss work? You have to find a mechanic. The dealership ain't open, or the dealership is like, man, we ain't gonna have your car until next week. But then you go online, you find a part, and you like, man, at Advanced Auto, man, that part only such and such dollars, $50. They trying to charge me such a. How hard is it to put this on here? You look at a couple of YouTube videos, boom, there you have it. Convenience. Go to the next one. All right. So what I want to tell y'all about like NTB. So at NTB, I don't know what it is in y'all state, but out here in Texas, if you go to NTB, you get a lifetime alignment, right? So the lifetime alignment on your vehicle. So whenever you get new wheels, you need an alignment. You just go ahead and pay like $4 or whatever, and you got a lifetime alignment. You know what I'm saying? So knowing how to maintain your vehicle alignment and balance, that can really help you out. You know, make sure your car running smooth. So you don't want your steering wheel swerving to the left or the right. Then you know it may be your alignment messed up. If your alignment is bad or your alignment is good, if your alignment bad, you need to go get that alignment. But if it's good, then maybe it's your tires. You may need to get your tires rebalanced and rotated. Now, if you go to Walmart, you get a lifetime balance and rotation on your vehicle. These are keys I'm giving y'all how to save it, how to save this money. All right. So you get that lifetime alignment from NTB, and man, never buy used tires. I mean, I hear people talk about they get used tires all the time. And guess what? These same people 24/7 changing they tires because they always getting used tires. You don't know how old the tires are. Whenever I get new tires, I ask what's the date on them. You know what I'm saying? I want to know the date on all 4 of my tires. I want to know if the rubber good. You dig what I'm saying? Go to the next one. We're gonna talk about emergency preparedness, my brother. Yeah, if you can change a tire, man, you can change anything. Go to the next one. If I'm telling you, if you can change a tire, if you know how to take them bolts off the tire, off that wheel, take that wheel off, get another tire and put it on your car, because you got to jack it up, you got to do all that. That's just preparation. If you know how to prep for anything, you can know how to fix a vehicle. And not saying that anybody should get under there and fix. I'm just saying if you can do it, if you got a nephew that can do it, have that little man or whoever it is to read that, look at that YouTube video. They'll get out there and do it. But yeah, if you can fix a tire, man, it's basic mechanical skills that prepare you for your roadside emergency. So get AAA. All right. So the seniors out there, you know, y'all help a family out. Y'all get that senior citizen discount for that AAA, and then y'all help them kids out. I think y'all could get that. I think that's what my mother do. She do it like that. Also, that insurance, and go through them the elderly to get that insurance, man, and put them on their insurance and help that family out. So yeah. That's my thing to y'all. Go to the next one. Let's see, skills and development, man. So self-sufficiency. All right, so knowing how to fix your vehicle, like I said, if you knew how to fix your vehicle instead of waiting on a mechanic for you to get back to work or do whatever it is you need to do, wouldn't that be better? So ladies out there, if you have a man that could fix your vehicle in the house, man, that dude, come on, man, fix that man a plate or something. Because what he's doing is he's studying the vehicle. And ladies, listen to the vehicle. You can't just get in the vehicle and drive. You gotta feel the vehicle, know what's going on with the vehicle, be one with the vehicle, for real. You know when something is happening, because when you tell your spouse what's going on with the car, or whoever you talking to fix the car, that's the diagnostics. They need to troubleshoot the car accordingly to of what the symptoms is on what you felt first, second, last, because everything happens. It's gonna give you a sign first. Your car, I like to say this, man, it's a part of your body. It's a part of you. Go to the next clip. So learning to fix your car builds that confidence, man. And when you fix a vehicle, you feel a sense, like when I fixed my car, I put my struts on this week and my brake, man, my car was riding nice, man. My car was like happy, and you can feel it. Man, look, you go and wash your car, man, your car drive different sometime, man. I know my car do. I wash the outside of it and it drives different. I don't know why. The AC blow colder when I wash the outside of it. When I'm riding like a bucket, it don't ride. It don't just ride that. It don't ride smooth. And that's weird, right? But that's just true. So knowing how to troubleshoot your vehicle, learning from experiences, knowing like, cause I remember when I used to fix my car, my Honda, man, I used to break all kinds of bolts because I used to put too much tension on it. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to get one of them tension ratchets where they tell you how much stress to put on it, 30 pounds, 60 pounds. And that kind of helped me know how much muscle to put on it because I'm like a toddler when it comes to my muscle. I got that mentally challenged strength. You know what I'm saying? I can break goddamn me what you call them pool balls in my hands and shit. Man, I'm a cold brother. Don't tell nobody. Go to the
Watch
next.
out! Watch out!
Go to the next.
Padawan can teach you.
No, that's right. All right, vehicle longevity and performance. Regular maintenance, time and repairs. Always check your spark plugs, your timing belt, ball joint. If you your timing belt, man, that's crucial. Some people got that chain, some people got the actual belt. With the belt, I know how to do it. Now, y'all check out A1 Auto. A1 Auto helped me out a lot, because they got like lifetime warranties on their parts. So if you go to them and buy some of their parts, they got lifetime warranty, man. So that'll help you out. So you got Walmart with your balance and your rotation, your lifetime on that. You got the NTB with your alignment, and then you have A1 Auto with your lifetime warranty on your parts. You always want a lifetime warranty. Never go to AutoZone to buy jack squat from. Don't even buy candy from them. AutoZone sucks. O'Reilly's go hard. They pretty good. Only get parts with a lifetime warranty. And always be friendly with the store clerks up there to get something out of something because they'll always help you out. And that's what I mean by that, because they'll always help you out and give you some deals or something or see what's up. So, tackling different stuff on your vehicle repairs and making sure your vehicle run efficiently, and also being friends with mechanics. Man, being a friend with mechanic helped me out so much. When I needed help on my parts, I call a mechanic up and get some professional advice, and he don't charge, and because he know I'm trying to do the right thing. He jokes about the YouTube, but hey, man, don't clown. Go to the next one. Don't clown, man. So yeah, we talked about cost saving and really being doing things quickly and being more sufficient on yourself after doing different stuff on your vehicle, fixing different stuff and doing it the right way. You will feel a sense of confidence. It'll make you feel good. Knowing that something on your car is broke and then you go out and fix it yourself, it just makes you feel good. If you can't finish your book, you sure can put some damn air in them tires. Put some goddamn air in them tires. Keep that PSI up. If you ain't did nothing else, because if that PSI is under 32 pressure, then your car is gonna run. It's gonna run harder, which is gonna cost you more gas, and it'll run on them tires. So you want to keep them at 32 pressure. Sometimes they at 42, depending on what wheel size you is. So just keys like that. Go to the next one. Just keys like that, man. Y'all want to keep up. Having AAA and having that in y'all pocket, knowing that if anything happened to y'all have off-road services, and assistance that can really help y'all. So I hope I gave y'all some keys, a little something that'll help y'all out if y'all are DIYs, fixing y'all vehicles. If it's anything, if it's the interior, the exterior, if it's have something to do with the wheels, if it have, because I can get real down and dirty when it comes to control arms, ball joints, and things of that nature, how to make the car move. But when it comes to the engine, that's something that I really don't fool with. If your engine is bad and it's knocking, you may want to put some engine cleaner in there, depending on what kind of models y'all got, and see how that work. Look at some YouTube videos, see if they're befores and afters. Look at the times and dates, man. Really follow up on these characters. Some people be out there to really F y'all. Um, I always pay attention to videos on YouTube with A1 Auto. They have the ins and out on videos. So if you just take the time out and just maintain your vehicle, y'all will drive safe. Y'all wouldn't have nothing to worry about. And y'all will know how to do something, man, other than writing or whatever it is. It'll take your butt out the house and really do something. I hate fixing my car because it breaks, but I enjoy fixing it when it's fixed. You dig what I'm saying? The benefit. You see?
Yeah, I can
I
dig it.
hate when it break down, but I love when I can fix it. I love when it's something I can fix.
Well, I used to have I had my son, he wanted to get a new car, so I bought his old car, this Monte Carlo.
Mm.
So a lot of times, that Monte Carlo is sitting in the garage now. My other son said he want to fix it up, but he got to come and get it and put it in his garage. But the point is that thing, man, hell, me and my wife be out in that car. I had to call AAA, come pick us up. We'd be
Wow.
riding in the truck, baby.
Break down.
Yeah. But my, I got Toyotas, and Toyotas, they drive pretty good, though.
Yeah, they do.
They're pretty good. But again, like I said, is that family is that Yoshi and broke down some things that can really help you to be conscious and save money. And it's important if you can do some things. And most of your cars that if they're not too old will remind you, but always get your gas checked, get your tires, rotated and stuff like that. I've been sometimes a little slow on alignments, but
you got to do that balance and that rotation.
Yeah.
That really helps your tire lifespan out. Getting them balanced and rotated area, 50,000 miles, I believe.
Yeah, something like
that'll help you out a lot, and that alignment would help you out. If you holding your steering wheel and let go and that sucker is going over here, you need to get alignment because it's gonna wear and tear on your wheel, because every time you're holding it, it's putting strain on that wheel that want to go like this. So you'll run through some tires real quick. That's the reason why I made these key points. You notice I ain't talk about breaking down a motor or doing your transmission, anything like that. To service your motor is to keep up with the oil. That's all you got to do. Keep up with the oil, know what's going on. And when I say the car is part of you, I really mean that. Like I'm telling you, man, if your oil is going bad, something in you bad. Get yourself right. If your car front tires start wobbling or something, you need to make sure yourself is all right, because your car kind of feeds off your emotions. Everything is connected through electrons and all this other unseen things that I'm letting y'all know that is another extension of you. So don't be saying this goddamn piece of junk. Don't be doing that to your vehicle.
Yeah, it'll bite you.
It'll bite you. That vehicle hear you and say, all right, yeah, I'm that piece of junk. Yeah, I got you, My mother always said that, and never park a sick car by a healthy car. Never do that. They get to talking to each other. And they'll be like, what's wrong with you? Man, my goddamn motor kind of messing up. You say, you know what? Mine messing up too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm for real, man. Y'all be careful with that. It ain't superstition or nothing. It's just telling y'all by experience.
It's a lot of metaphysics.
Yeah, it's metaphysics, man. I touch vehicles, man. I know what they be doing, What, like, now even the police, when they pull you over, they touch a vehicle. They say it's just to show they print been on the car, but now it's more than that. It's like a horse. You touch a horse to let the horse know you're behind it, to say I'm here. It's awareness. You know what I'm saying? Vehicle, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here. That's what it's really saying. So it's that awareness, man. I'm telling you, man, this shit is deep, dude. Knowing about your vehicle, knowing what to do, what not to do, you can hear your baby. If you know, my wife get in the car, man, and she just get in and just drive, man. That car be saying blah caraka boom boom da, ba, da. I say, man, something wrong with the car, babe. I
Do it
didn't
be
hear
speaking
nothing.
Spanish?
Yeah, man, the car be speaking all kinds of language, man. How you go nobody got that nobody? Man, come on, man. Hey, what's wrong with you? Let me check your eyes. So I get in the car, man. What's wrong with you, baby? You know, I raise down the windows, don't cut my music up, just listen to it, man. And you know, that's when I go, you know, check, you know, servicing. I'm doing a diagnostics. I'm troubleshooting. I'm seeing what's going on, what's wrong with it. Right now, my baby is coughing. If y'all know about Devin the Dude got a song called Cadillac, Cadillac DeVille, and he say, I call my baby Pearly. Last night I woke, she got mad at me this morning because I woke up too early. I had to go around town up on Chimney Rock, you know. So he's talking about his car. He called his baby Pearly. So he's saying the car got mad at him because he woke him up too early. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you
yes,
know,
sirs. Yes, sirs.
you know. So y'all check that song out, man. It's pretty funny. But I know about that, man. The car is a part of you. That's why I wanted to make this a part of the show today, because I don't know how many people out there get their hands dirty, because that oil is gonna stay in your hands for probably about a week or so. I still got some in mine from the struts. They gonna stay in your fingernails for a while. You can't get it out. You cleaned in a mug, but you can't get that oil out, man. Not for a while. You know, so to all my mechanics out there, all my DIYs, the confidence that you have to get in your vehicle, to fix your own vehicle and trust that you fixed it and ride it in insurance that you fixed it, man, you a bad mojo, you know. So shout out to all y'all out there, man, that's doing that for real, because that takes a lot of
Yeah.
confidence and a lot of studying to do, because we're not, you know, us DIY mechanics, we ain't just sitting around looking at mechanic videos all goddamn day. Look, when it's like we Batman and Superman, when a problem happen, we put on our cape, we do our research, we get our tools, we find out what we need for the job, and we see if we got to buy extra tools, if we can do it and or can't do it, you know, because some things you can, some things you just can't. Some things you just got to say, and gotta let a mechanic handle that one. You know, that ain't me right there. But yeah, kudos to all the mechanics out there, all the self-doers, all the men out there that fix their car for they females, man. And y'all get dirty and fix them. You know,
Yeah.
to all the men out there that fix their cars to go to work, to keep working. You know what I'm saying? Not making it an excuse. Y'all getting out there, and when I say fixing a car, man, I be out there 4 hours, Dr. Clyde, under that sun, man. I be under the car in weird positions. You on the roof, you on the man, you doing yoga positions, man, and you hurting, you know, parts of your body right here hurt. Man, right here will hurt. You know, I got a part right here hurt, you know. I mean, stuff that you wouldn't even think hurt will hurt. Yeah, God damn, what
Maybe,
the hell?
maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the connections. Maybe the connections between you and the car comes from the fact that y'all sharing the pain, and
Yes,
maybe in a sense when you can become more spiritual in
yeah,
regards to many things that you take for granted, it could be maybe helpful in terms of you being able to make things better for yourself and better for the rest of
yes.
the entire situation.
It gives you awareness. It makes you
Yeah,
aware of your body. It, you know, because if you get in a vehicle and you don't feel nothing, then I ask, do you even feel yourself? You know,
yeah,
um, some people say, man, you know what's wrong with yourself. You really hear yourself, you know, and they think it's a supernatural ability, but it's not. It's just take the time out, relax, listen to that inner voice, find out what's going on,
yeah,
look at your surroundings, be aware of everything, know what's happening. Things are not happening out of nowhere for nothing. Every day there's something that's happening.
yeah,
Every day there's something happening in your life.
yeah,
You know, find out what stands out acknowledge it, know what's happening throughout the day, and go about your life knowing that you can make a change and you are the creator in this. You can make this change. Right now, I'm trying to make that change thanks to y'all. I'm getting the bell rings, man, and I'm making that change and I'm getting some change. You dig what I'm saying? It's helping me out. And that's what it's about because I got to get myself out this situation. We have the digital videos that I have coming out. I'm creating them. I'm studying. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing the due diligence. I'm doing what it takes. And I be asking myself, man, what am I doing wrong? Just like when I fix the car and the shit don't go right. I put a part on it and it don't work. Man, I get mad, man. Man, what the hell? I followed the video. I did everything. Then you find out later, Baba, oh, the part messed up.
Yeah,
You
well,
mean
at
to
least you
tell
know that you did everything right, though, so that makes you feel a little bit
Yeah,
better.
you know
Yeah.
that you did everything right, but now you got to go take everything back off
Yeah.
and then put it all back on. And then when you end up putting everything back out, put it back on, you kind of ready for the next car to come in. You like, all right, I did it. Yeah, all right, where the next car at? You know, I know how to do it now. So it ain't no next car. That's it. You're done. And that mind state, you got to remember that mind state that you was in because and that energy that you had, what you was doing that day, what made you look at the video, how did you learn it, what steps did you take. My mother always say before you operate on a car, take pictures of the vehicle, take pictures of the parts, take pictures, know what screws went where, know what went where, know what is going on. You don't take off everything and not know how to put everything back on or put everything back on and have extra screws left over. They're not extra
Wow.
screws. Listen to me, fam. They're not extra screws. They came from the car.
That's a simple observation, but I guess sometimes we could make that mistake. So,
Yeah.
did you want to make a final comment in terms of, can you fix your ride?
Yeah, like I was saying before, man, kudos to everybody who could fix it. Thanks to my mother who taught me how to fix my car. She taught me how to change my brake pads. She taught me how to change my oil. She was with me on taking my struts down on my previous vehicles. She was with me on the spark plug changes. So thanks to whenever I need help to hold a light, my mom is always there to hold that light in the right position so I can take a screw right. If I can't take it out, she'll say, let me try, and she'll do it. So thanks to all the helpers out there. Thanks to all the supporters out there who support the mechanics, who support the DIYers. Anybody who's fixing cars out there, I know it sounds like a funny title coming from us, FBA, but we get down in any area. Fix your goddamn vehicle. Know how to fix it. You ain't too good for it. If you meditate, know how to fix a vehicle, it ain't gonna happen. Get down, look at a vehicle, learn how to fix a vehicle, and man, if you can do it, if I can do it, you can do it, and I guarantee you can do it better. So one love, be one, and all respect to those who can get down. And a lot of people in Africa and all them other countries, they be getting down on their vehicles. Ain't no shame in their game. But
Right.
yeah, in America, we have a problem with it because we have standards and this. And I ain't finna get my nails dirty. I ain't finna get on
Too
no
much.
vehicle. I ain't finna do all that. But then,
Yeah.
if you got the money to pay somebody, then respects to that mechanic if they're doing everything the right kind of way and they're helping you out. So shout out to the mechanics. Also, this right here is Black FBA Music Appreciation Month. So support all FBA music this month in July. Thank you, Just Eve. Thank you, Tons 5. Really appreciate the song that you gave me for Marcy. Also, thank you, Dr. Clyde Winters. I want to also thank Willie D. I want to thank my mother. I love you. And everybody out there, including we got a book from JP Sis. It just dropped. I want to put that out there for y'all. Y'all need to go check that book out. Hopefully I can put the link. By the time we've had a commercial, I'll put the link in the description. If not, y'all check me out on my Patreon, and then I'll put that link out on Patreon and make sure y'all get that. That way y'all can pick that book up. It's only $14.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's a fantasy book. So y'all check that book out, and that'll really help y'all out. You know, it'll help out the FBA community. So thank you, JP, for sure. Everybody that's on my account, like I said, I want to thank everybody. Really appreciate y'all support. If y'all ain't gonna support, if y'all ain't gonna speak up, support the ones who do. I repeat, if y'all are not gonna speak up, support the ones who do.
If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. Vampires, they prey on your fears and stay away. Vampires, they prey on your fears, control your honest fears. Don't let them suck your energy. Control your honest fears. I am you. Control your honest fears. Don't let them suck your energy. It's a distraction away from me. I am you and you are me. If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. Nobody but yourself. Don't follow. I said nobody but yourself. Don't follow. Nobody but yourself. Don't follow yourself. Nobody yourself. Nobody but yourself.
If you're not going to speak up, support the ones who do. Love y'all.
Yeah. Right now, it's time to wrap everything up, you dig? Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Yo. And Dr. Clyde Winters, Den and 9. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody. All y'all support. Y'all like, subscribe, and share this. You dig it? Yo. You've been invited to the Den and 9. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the Den and 9. Yeah. Dr. Clyde Winters in the Yoshi Mind. Intro, outro to the Den and 9. We gon' see it, so have Den and 9. Yeah, raise your head. Why put them down? B1 on that Den and 9. FBA on that Den and 9. FBB on that Den and 9. It's all about unity on that Den and 9. My indigenous folks on that Den and 9. All my Africans rise on that Den and 9. Rise up on that Den and 9. And don't forget to subscribe to Den and 9.